In the bottom left, it is Byun, and the top right, it is herO. I need a hero. Holding out for a hero till the morning night. He's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast. And he's gotta be fresh from the fight. Can he win? Now, Byun has been looking sharp in his TVP so far, and he played a lot of TVP, so he's like warmed up. His engine is going. He's all about those engages. He's looking very good, very solid. His multitasking was looking on point. He wasn't really out of position. His map vision was looking good. So he's looking mighty fine, yeah. I haven't seen any herO games yet today, so I'm not sure, but he should be in tip-top form, as he usually is. He did just win over Epic, that's also a Terran. A very good Terran he beat there, and before that, a Tish. I'm not exactly sure what a Tish race is there, unfortunately. So herO definitely has been one of the least tested yet in this tournament. But that's also due to the reason that I'm pretty sure he is seed number 1. So he was confirming, if you saw the gateway, right? He was basically confirming the positions and the space for the cybernetic score. Because it's the same space, it occupies the same area. That's what he was doing there. Hey, let's the Zealot finish. Interesting approach here. Very rare we see those Zealot openings actually being pulled through there. A Reaper on the way across the map is not gonna run into the Zealot as of yet. We'll have to wait though. I think he might just check for a few proxies here, and then he might actually hit that Zealot on his return to the base. Yeah, this is looking good for Byun. If he can get this scout early. Oh boy! That's the perfect timing, I can't believe it. And now the Zealot is gonna run into the Marine. The Reaper's already halfway across the map. And now there's a Stalker in between the Zealot and the Reaper. So the Reaper runs into the Zealot, into the Stalker if it comes back. Oh my god, man, things are looking good here for herO already. Already delaying that command center. That's what you get for the Zealot, basically. He's gonna try to hit that SCV again. He hits the one that builds the bunker and the one at the command center, so there's no SCV here. And this Zealot already has paid for itself, basically. It's gonna die now. I would have actually loved the recall, by the way. But it's gonna die now. And hero's gonna snipe. Try to snipe another SCV here. It does not work out, though, before the command center finishes. Now he can still evacuate these Stalkers with a recall. If need be, he has the energy. We're gonna keep an eye on this one. And for now, he's just denying some mining time here at that base. Putting on a lot of damage actually on the base, so already dropping into yellow health here. Now another Stalker going across the map here is not gonna be able to find that Reaper. Reaper does slip by. But this is so much damage already, man. Two Stalkers trying on a mission here. He does get a Marine that unfortunately does kind of get leashed into that area, and he will recall these Stalkers. Of course, this was in vision from the high ground because the Cyclone is gonna be here. Perfect timing here by herO. Behind that, robotics facility, another gateway, and Blink, of course. herO, the master of Blink. Medivac is gonna drop a Cyclone here. And the Reaper is still alive, so the Reaper can join up with the Cyclone. He cannot jump into the base, of course, since there is that wall. Byun is going into Cloaked Banshee behind this. Very interesting here. And a little bit of a rare approach. Don't see this as often. Now the Reaper might just die to the Stalker. His medevac has also been seen, so the Stalkers are just gonna easily deflect that one. And unfortunately nothing is working out here for Byun offensively. All of his aggression has been thwarted. He doesn't even have a good scout into the main base. He has never even been there. He does kill one probe here. I think he must have lost a Reaper. this drop is not gonna be able to deal much damage here. Yeah, he did lose the Reaper indeed. And next is number 3 being set up here for herO, and Byun is swapping already. He's only sitting on 1 tank. This is the only tank. So if this is gonna be like this 2 base timing push thing, it's gonna be very light on tanks, but this is the big story. Now, do we have an observer? He has 2. He does not have a recall at this point. He's gonna lose a sentry. There's no shield battery here. This is already doing a lot of damage. Now, he's trying to deal some counter damage across the map here. Banshee is finally getting revealed here and is gonna get killed, but 8 kills on the Banshee there. For some reason, only 7 probes. Oh yes, 1 was the sentry, of course. Oh my god, that's even better. And that 1 tank here still dealing God's work there for Byun defensively. So far, I like this for Byun a little bit better. These Stalkers are heavily damaged. The 1 Cloak Banshee did actually deal more damage than these 4 Stalkers as well. And the War Prism also is half dead. So yeah, I think this is pretty good for our Terran player here. I like it more for him. There's a shield battery though in this base, so that's a little bit unfortunately here. But he can kill these on the outskirts. But yeah, he's gonna get chased down easily here now by Stalkers. That was some nice juking and jiving here. But instantly some warp ins, and in the end the Banshee's gonna fall for no damage. If he would have kept that alive to maybe go in at a later time when he's gonna push or something, would have liked it a little bit more. Tried to find damage immediately, unfortunately didn't get it. So in the end I would say this is about even. We're looking at a very even state of the game. Byun was delayed quite much in the very, very early game. And then he did deal more damage now on that counter damage part. But also a little bit of damage for herO, so I feel like this is a very even setting here. But the army is quite strong for herO. Oh my god, he snipes the first medevac, and yeah, Byun needs to pack up and run. He simply does not have enough. I like dropping the tank here. This should... Oh, we're still in vision range, unfortunately. How do you guys feel, by the way, in adding a mischance like Brood War from hitting from low ground to high ground? I think it would be kind of cool. It shouldn't be as strong as it is in Brood War, like a 33% chance every 3rd hit, right? That misses. That would actually increase survivability or like make defensive setups way more stronger. It's kind of weird because like, oh yeah, everybody turtles even more now thing, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means you can defend with less units, so you can have like different attacks. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm still like in the process of thinking this through. I just like the little bit of randomness. We'd probably need different maps then. Now that 1 siege tank man, he's trying to anchor this army so hard. 4th base finishing up here for herO. He needs to mine out this mineral patch as first. Is he already trying to go for another nexus over here? Or is this literally just a pylon? I'm not sure. This looks like a nexus making pylon to me. herO is going into those colossi at this moment. Is going into the 2nd forge. He already has charge completed, so all the Twilight upgrades are there. We're kind of just waiting for the Templar Archives to come in next. Probably gonna throw it down whenever he gets access to this rich Vespine geyser here. Because that's gonna pump up his gas income by quite a bit. On the other side, 1-1 about to finish up. We do already see ghosts on the field. He needs to start that armory and the 2nd engineering bay, and we're about to see a push from Byun here. But herO has been doing nothing but make units kind of, and he is, with very powerful armies here, ready to take on this fight. He has a huge amount of zealots, 22. It's the same amount of zealots as marines, that's insane. He has 2 colossi, he has 1 immortal I think, 14 stalkers, 2 sentries, 1 disruptor, weirdly enough. I wonder where that guy is. Oh, he's just making them, there we go. That was a good scan by Byun. He's gonna throw down his 4th command center first, but I don't like this delay here on the armory and engineering bay. Should have probably tried to throw that down faster. And herO is kind of encircling with vision at this point. Oh, if we look at the vision here, he has like something set up everywhere. He has so much vision. Basically, he has Byun cornered in one part of the map here. Byun is gonna say, alright, I don't like these observers. We're gonna snipe the first one, then we're gonna throw down a turret over here. And herO says, I'm maxed. I need to fight. Or I can't make extra units. He's throwing down 7 extra gateways at this point. This is gonna bring him up to, what, 16 gates? So he will have insane reinforcements. He's sitting at 5 bases. Should probably go up a little bit more on the probe count if you want to utilize that style. But this is a nice sandwich already. Good flank here from the left side. But man, those zealots. Oh god, even an hallucinated Colossi there. Those zealots without shields, man, they're gonna die like flies if they walk in now. Walking into Widowmine AoE as well. He does have a few trying to come for a flank, but there's also Widowmine set up over there. He's gonna get a very nice disruption over though. That might just be what breaks the camel's back here. And another warping of zealots coming from the north. That warp prism there, dealing a bunch of damage indirectly and warping in more and more units. And GG has to be called here. I feel like also, I mean, the upgrades wouldn't be finished at this point, but I feel like Byun didn't have enough vision out on the map to try and monitor whatever herO is doing. He didn't really try to push out with single marines and try to scout. Didn't really have anything going. He played extremely passively, and that was kind of weird to see, because excuse me, he played so active in that first series against Jared, right? So yeah, not sure. Now he's finding himself down a map here, and we might have our eternal finals in NA, herO against Max Bags. We'll have to see. That could be Phoenix Wars again. I like them. Because I feel like Phoenix Wars is the one area where herO should be a little bit better. I'm still waiting for someone in the group who is not accepting this. Who's the guy? There we go. Hmm? Use medivacs to support large infantry groups. Use a transport release. Blah 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 blah. Top left, Byun. Bottom right, herO. Nope, double gas opening here for Byun. So fast factory opening. This could spell some aggression from our Terran player. This also leads into very nice and early two base timing pushes. herO has been favoring his cybernetic score before the Nexus dive to get out some early units here. And he's gonna do the same again. Is he gonna commit to the Zealot again? We'll have to wait and see until that's finishing up or not. Double gas already mining very heftily here for Byun, so he wants to get that as fast as possible. Reactor basically, and then the factory. He's gonna throw it down. And is he gonna evacuate from gas now, or is he gonna keep on mining this heavy gas? Kinda wanna pull 2 in 1 this stage, but feels like he's just gonna keep it like this. So he might want to go into a very gas intensive opening with a fast starboard afterwards. Now he's gonna fix this, okay. So he was waiting for his double Reaper basically to start up, get that out, and then he fixes it. There we go. That looked so cool, man. He insta-overcharged and insta-hallucinated. That looked like the hallucination animation and that animation were the same thing. And this is a good scout, man. This is as early as it can get. And it's basically impossible to stop. He sees the Reapers, he sees the Hellion if he sticks around. There's a Reaper wall, of course. And this has no second entrance. Unless you are willing to basically go down here, where I have another entrance. It's gonna shoot the shield battery, which is interesting. He could kill a sentry, Reapers, and Hellions. Needs to be careful there. He's not focusing on the sentry as of yet, already committing to the Guardian shield. But the shield battery is gonna be here. So this pressure needs to fall back for now. You can always drop those guys in later, or utilize them later. Oh, we do see Phoenix actually. So that first Phoenix was not only for show, it was also a decoy. It's like, look at this, I have an hallucinated Phoenix, so you don't expect me to play a Stargate and Phoenixes. And there's no Oracle, so usually you're like, alright, if you go Stargate, you go Oracle, because this harassment potential is just too good to pass on. And he's gonna throw more hallucinated Phoenix in. He's gonna keep on pooling these Phoenixes, the actual ones, so he will have an easy defense against this Widowmine drop here. He already has 3 Phoenix, which is enough to lift and kill. He sees the medevac come in. Gonna wait for the mines to drop. He's gonna grab the first. He's gonna grab the second. And he's gonna grab the medevac. Perfect defense. And Byun now knows, it's Phoenix, Colossi. So do you go back and throw down a tech lab here at the starport and try to go into a Raven and interference matrix setup? Might be a play. While it is still risky because those Phoenixes are there and they will be able to shoot down the Raven very fast, at least especially if they are in bigger numbers. He's gonna try to chase these down, lift them with the Phoenix here, and he's gonna get 2 of the Reapers. So far so good for Byun. He has a Liberator hiding in the north, he made a Viking. Going into starports. Sorry, into barracks, of course. And then 1 engineering bang is style again here. Now herO is still making Phoenix. He's already sitting at 6. He's going into number 7. And finally the robotics bay is coming up here. So this is a very Phoenix intensive style as of yet. And the more Marines, the better for Byun at this point, but of course the Colossi are gonna be a little bit too strong here. Oh man. Never lucky. Pylon is gonna find this Liberator, and the Liberator is basically dead. Helium was also seen. No, he's just gonna sit here. I like it. And here anticipates him to go back home. And Hellion did get killed here. For some weird reason, he also utilized the force field for that one. Now, whenever he sees these Phoenixes, he should probably move his Liberator again, so he has a chance to get it back home. No, he actually said it like this. I wonder if he sees the circle. No, he doesn't. Just gonna park it over there for now. Third base, finishing up here for Byun. And the Ghost Academy, halfway done here. He's coming in with the Phoenix now. Now this should be the trigger for this guy to move, or he's gonna wait until he has some pressure himself. We do see combat shields finishing up, stim finishing up, +1 finishing up, infantry weapons, and this is normally the time where you kind of want to do something. Oh, he just cancelled both of them. That was a mistake. Because one was a reactor, one was a tech lab, and then he made both into tech labs. So definitely a mistake. Oh, can he get a nice connection here? Unfortunately not. Would have been great to have some damage on those Phoenix. So far, extremely passive game here. The Phoenix are kind of hunting for that Liberator they know that got away. He's seen it, so he knows it's somewhere. He just doesn't expect it to be so close to his own base already. And Templar Archive coming in here quite late, of course. Since this is Phoenix Colossi, you pump a lot of gas into those Phoenix. That means all of your Twilight stuff is quite delayed. Probe did scout this Marine move out here on the side. He could go, yeah, he's gonna go with Phoenix and Zealots to try and snipe these. Just gonna try to snag these guys. And they just can't get away. Like this. There you go. He just kills some Marines for free, basically. Even that Zealot did survive, yeah. So, as free as it can get. Let's have a look at the resources. Oh my god. We shouldn't have looked at Phoenix games are always disgusting because they're so incredibly efficient. One probe has been killed so far. Can Byun kill a unit in this game? That's the big question. Sensor turret, try to go up next to those rocks, but the rocks are already gone. Sensor turret is gonna get killed. Can Byun kill anything? Gonna EMP these guys. Tanks are here already dealing damage to the first Zealot, but no unit dead as of yet here. MPs are doing some work though, and Phoenix energy is going down. Oh, we did just see the first Zealot evaporate there. So finally some damage. Byun, out of frustration, already shooting his own command center there. He's gonna lose some SUVs here. He's gonna lose the gas. He's gonna lose these depots. Not much he can do about it. He has one Viking to poke. Now, big move in here for herO. Can he make this work? The Phoenix might be a little bit ahead of themselves, but these Colossi, man, 4 Colossi behind this, might just be too much. He's gonna lose one. He still sticks with the army because he really liked it. Being part of that one. And Byun is gonna hold, but he did lose 32 SCVs. That's not even funny. Oh, you could potentially kill this with a planetary. I don't think it reaches, but it should. Honestly, it should. I don't think it does, but it should be designed that it does reach. And this is gonna be the easiest snipe Byun has ever done, but the army is actually rotating down here. Not fast enough it seems though. Position already good here for Byun. Coming in on those Colossus here, but big Zealot engage on top of that bio. Not really anything to follow this up though. The Colossi are having difficulties to push forward. And the Liberator is still chilling over this tree here. I'm pretty sure he did see this observer with the scan. That's nice. He's gonna kill that one, reducing the vision here for herO. But herO he doesn't really care. He's making base number 6 and 7 right now. Liberator, after 1,000 years, it's been 84 years. He's coming in, trying to deal some arrest damage. Only gets a probe pull, and we do see another big engage here. Have to wait and see if the Liberator can do anything. I think it can. He is killing a few probes, and then he's gonna get killed. These 2 probes, that's the Liberator counter. Base number 7. Base number 6. Vikings on top of the Colossi is actually quite nice here for Byun, but can he survive with the bio in the meantime? Colossi are getting reduced here. Only 1 is remaining, but the Vikings also do all fall. And 1 SCV is very adventurous here. Try to really get that Zealot, but the Zealot just turned around and shot the SCV in the face. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, it's literally, you don't even need to zoom out. This is one screen. It's so close. This is the location to push for Byun, basically. But Byun just can't get across the map. He just can't. I mean, he doesn't really die as of yet, but he can't get a foothold onto the map. It feels like it's just so difficult. He is operating on 4 orbitals though, which is kind of nice. I like to see this usually from the Terran players. So he didn't get into APF. Maybe it was a mistake, I'm not sure. But I really like the 4 orbitals. It's gonna lose a Widowmine, unfortunately. Static D being set up more and more next. I don't think I've ever seen this of passive with specific gold map. But herO is basically reducing his chances to fail by setting up all of these bases, trying to mine those, just gobbling up the resources. Now this is a nice flank here. Can Byun make this work? Now herO is gonna get the retreat there, luckily to his disruptors. But for how long? The chase is on. He's gonna lose a Colossi, he's gonna lose a Stalker, he's gonna lose a Disruptor, gonna lose a Zealot. And this is when he splits up into 3 here, but there's no more area with this army. He kind of needs to go into Templar attack. Pretty sure we don't see... We have the Templar Archives actually, but there's no Storm yet. A little bit puzzled by that. hero's just throwing down cannons, man. He's just plastering the map. He wants to play this very Union retention light gateway, mass gateway style here. That Marauder's stuck. He's like as stuck as you can get. Insane. Let's have a quick look at the gateways. He's only working with 11 gates. I wish you would throw down a few more gates, like 6 or something. 1 or 7. Make it 18, you know. Make it 20. Why not, hell? If you can afford 10 extra cannons, then you can afford 10 extra gates, so there you go. Oh, those Vikings rallying a little bit unfortunately here. This is not seen yet by... Oh my god, you need to mine this hero. This is a mistake, right? You set up a base like that and you don't go there immediately to mine. It's a big mistake. Because that's literally resources from your opponent you're trying to steal there. You can't just set up a position like that. Now he's going to try to push in again. Byun is very split here. He's going to come from the right side here as well. Can he snipe those disruptors before they all go off? He does do a very decent job actually. And in the end, I think this trade is going to be favorable here for Byun, who is going to chase herO back to herO's base in the right. And Byun is trying to land a command center. He's like, yeah man, let's do this. We just killed a bunch of the army, and then he's going to see this cannon here with a widow mine, and he's going to be like, what? And he sees the whole base, and he's like, oh my god. How little did I scout? He doesn't see anything. I mean, look at this. He doesn't see this. He doesn't see this. He doesn't see this. He also doesn't see this. He's completely in the dark. You can even utilize this for recall, funnily enough. And this army from the Terran is gonna still snipe this Nexus though, so... At least mission accomplished, but it's gonna be very difficult to actually take this ground, because... There's a lot of Protoss again here, trying to force its way through those Terran bio units. 3 Colossi and Byun is just gonna GG. Says, alright man, it's too much. It's just too much. I don't think I can ever catch up. There you go, you can do whatever you want.